Ulteninga. So, you have done a number of collabs with different artists, Holitan. You featured on Winky D's latest project, Eureka, Eureka, on the song Ibotso.
Yes.
Who approached who on this collab?
Like I told you, we are really that legally protected, and we have that legal knowledge. I can't even talk about that. I can't even mention anything around that.
About the song?
I can't.
Why? You featured on the song.
For the sake of for everyone, I can't talk about the song. About that specific. I can talk about the song, but that specific question.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No problem. But how was it working with Winky D? I mean, he's regarded as the king in music circles.
It was wonderful. It was an honor, to be honest. Winky D, not only am I inspired by the length of his hair, but I'm also inspired by the cadence. One or two interviews, but then I'm inspired by that. You know, there's a way that he really keeps quiet when storms arise.
Yeah,
that's nice. And he was always just the one probably listening whilst we were talking.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He would let you do everything whilst he was quiet. Yeah, so that's impressive, I guess.
Nice. And yesterday you treated activists, journalists, lawyers, split opinions will not do any good for a brand that is trying to save everyone. So help me by not acting like I have picked. Do not politicize a project that I have considered a mere honor to be part of. I regret it now, honestly. Close quote. So apa mairewe apa Holitan.
Right, but takatwita izvi zvandiri ndo dzanga dziri nguva dziya dzatakataura tikati tinomuka 2 ndo pateitiri meditation.
Yeah.
Andiri tinonyora music, andiri this is the deepest part of me. And this is the most important part of my life. And I'm at the peak and ofila ngemuZimbabwe andiri ndiri kupusha my works. But I'm also conscious and aware of the environment and the atmosphere here.
Yeah.
And just like we all have choices. Indosaka decided suit it's a very nice suit.
Okay,
That's why you decided to wear a blue suit. He decided to wear a black one. We have preferences, and sometimes my preferences are too fun. They just overwhelm everything to the level where maybe you cannot avoid it. But I go back, like I was saying, could help me. I do understand it's probably not possible to stay, but help me so I can save your children.
Yeah.
So that someone doesn't see my message as invalid just because Arukush Besa on political party and the drugs are the same. And you go back, my pets and your children will be ikokoko under those substances.
Yeah.
Allow me to be the one that everybody listens to, please. Everybody was talking about it on Twitter today.
Yes, true.
People were saying, no, it's not. It's not possible to stand in between.
Yeah.
It is. If they can take the same drugs and be in the same church, be in the same nightclub, and do the same thing, then we can have an artist that everyone listens to. Please.
So when you say I regret it honestly, what were you referring to?
I regret what activists, journalists, and every other person is turning into. I never attacked Winky D. Like I said, I maintain my respect. Yes. You really gotta be vote JT for me.
Because on social media, I see you, being trolled. People saying, Holitan, I mean, Winky D, something like that. After there's some sort of backlash. On social media. So when you said, I regret it honestly, interpret their narrative.
I do. I actually do.
Yeah.
Because what I'm saying is why I would regret it. I would consider it an honor. But that honor, if it's going to divide my people, the same people that I fight for, and the same people that I'm preaching to, then please, I don't want the honor. Then what help does it bring to me? If that honor can unite the people and bring me everybody. But if you have a plan, Ola, and you want to do something and you have an agenda, and you have soldiers, and you realize that you need an army, please tell your soldiers the whole plan. Please.
So are you implying that you were not?
I'm not implying anything.
You're not told the
Are
whole
you a
plan?
soldier? You're not a soldier. I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying if you ever become a soldier.
It's like a proverb or
if
something.
you ever become a soldier, talk. Yes. Yes, please.
Holeton. Ibaba gap. Ndakunza kakusikhwinywa mchana. Ndakazokubvunza uri kuti here plan ngatimbodzoka pani nyaya yacho because ndo ine khunga nerumors dzinokuti dzinyatsokliwa zvakanaka iri kuita kuti wamwe akutrole and so were you not told the whole plan? Let's say ngatimbofocus on the song zvedu itakangomira takadaro pagati focus on the song only.
Wait, what are we ruling about the song? We need to establish before we make it a story. Because you need to be honest with you. I can write verses in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is what I can do. I can write a verse in 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes.
Disappoint me right now, I can write this song in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And which is what can happen in music.
Yeah.
So, let's try to understand within
right. One has to go Holeton. Maganyora music yakanaka. I think personally I think it's a beautiful song. It's a good song. Then after Yabuda, pakati kananga backlash, like people taking sides and whatnot. Zvakaitika pa social media. I'm sure you are all aware of that. But vamwe vari kuti pawakatanga tweet yako itanga iri kupanika zvaitika o mashoko ari kutaurwa kunzi zvadaiwo zvatora side ripi and ripi, then pawataura iwewe uchiti zvakare if you need soldiers une your certain agenda, people will misquote you again. So then unosita iwewe clear to say takatasa nenyaya yesong chete, whether it's good or it's bad. Kwauri iwewe hauna kupuwa here the whole plan of the song, the whole meaning. Takatasa this song chete says zviri kufungwa nevanhu out there, so that you clear the air. You are the Holeton.
Inini, I have no air to clear. I am the people breathe Holeton. I am the sensation and the influence of the people. So when you realize that, don't trick me. When you realize that the people, I go there to my primary school and the kids are saying Holy 10. I go to high school, the kids are saying Holy 10. I go to Abedikivan when they're saying Holy 10, and because I speak the truth.
Yeah. And in your own view, how do you interpret this song?
How do I interpret the song? The song is good. It's a nice song. May I sing about blessers and everything? It's a good song. We'll sing about blessers. Because let me tell you this. What I'm saying, Kuti, you're not seeing both sides. Because let me tell you this proverb. No matter how thin you slice it, it's always going to have two sides.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be older people and there's always going to be younger people. So when you hear us talking about the context of blessers, please understand that we're the same people that are pushing for the youth to be successful.
Yes.
Which means my youth achabata mari. And it vakasava responsible and careful with that money, they can also become blessers. And it.
Yes,
so whilst we're trying to push for the success of the people, we're trying to be there for everybody and not to attack a certain group of people. Because mangwana techinyara nevedu. So that's what I'm saying. Allow me to preach to the youth. Preach to Madara. And everybody.
That's powerful, Holeton. What's your message to those, who try and politicize almost, everything that you guys do as artists, not as Holeton, but as artists? Now today you release this thing, tomorrow you release that, but then everything is just taken out of context and sometimes, being politicized.
You have to responsibly politicize these things. Yes, we're not saying we don't politicize. Kanapata or those at our yes, when we have a message that we want to bring out or we have things that we need to do, yes, when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am with them. Even the Lord guarantees his support. Kanapane unity. Don't sneak up on people.
That's very powerful.
Yes.